Mask. So the Mask network is a strong project. It actually, when it launched, there was a lot of excitement around it. Obviously, it launched like February or so of 2021 and did very well immediately upon launch. Since then, the price has retraced quite a bit, but there's been some interesting strategic investments that have gone into Mask, and I still think with the sort of benefits of the encryption that Mask provides, I think there is a lot that this can still do this year. Now, before I get into it, if you are new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these cryptos. These were all coins that I thought could do really, really well and make a lot of money, which is obviously why I bought them up. These were their prices. These were the prices that they hit around about 15, 16 months on, and these are what your profits would have been if you'd have popped $100 into these coins. If you'd have done it for every single one, you'd have made over 123 grand in that kind of 16 months. Now, we're in a bull cycle, and if you've got cryptos you're not confident in, you've got to get that sorted. If you're not sure where to start, have a look at copymycrypto.com. This is the site that I run where I share all the coins that I own with my members. So whenever I find a crypto that I think is going to make a lot of money, like I thought with all of these, I jump onto my site, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to be buying and the price that I'm going to be buying it at. Whenever I sell, I do the same thing. So my members can get in and out of coins at the same price as me, so they make the same profit without any work at all. And if you go onto my site, you can see some of the profits that my members have made. You can see their testimonials on the service they get at Copy My Crypto. And you can see some of our wins, whether it's like a meme coin that was a quick flip, members got in and out of in a couple of weeks and it did a 300x, or whether it was Phantom that in the last bull cycle did nearly a 700x and made millionaires. It's all on the history of this channel, so you can verify it all. And if after doing that you want to find out which cryptos are going to be the winners this year, all you've got to do to find out, guys, is join up. Now, Mask. So like I say, when it launched, it did very, very well, and it did go to stupid highs. It went to like $100. That almost happens when you see a coin launch. Some person buys like a huge amount without being aware of like do a market buy instead of a limit buy, and then ends up going to some silly price. Now, Mask, obviously it's at $1.26 now, so it's quite a big retracement from where it was. It's a protocol that allows users to send encrypted messages over Twitter and Facebook. It runs a decentralized network. So it's like a bridge between the internet and the decentralized network on top. When they launched in July of 2019, the first use case was allowing Facebook and Twitter users to encrypt posts on the social media platforms. They raised $2 million in funding in November 2020. Then they raised a further $3 million in February of 2021. Mask offers the ability to fund Gitcoin grant campaigns directly from Twitter as well as they have plans to offer peer-to-peer payments and decentralized storage functionality, and they are aiming to effectively have a decentralized portal that allows users to use dApps like crypto payments, DeFi, decentralized storage, etc., 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 etc. It was started up by Suji Yan. Now, prior to founding Mask Network, Yan had founded Dimension.im, which was a series of products meant to advocate for social liberty along the cypherpunk movement, specifically right of cryptography and freedom of interpretation. Now, Mask itself, like I say, it has been backed, and it's been backed again. There was a $5 million token deal to push decentralized social media into the mainstream. This was by DWF Labs. This was just a couple of months ago. So the managing partner explained that the decision comes as the project has consistently demonstrated both vision and execution in the space. And following the announcement, the price of Mask rose around 14%. So, yeah, I mean, they called this a strategic investment, with Yan adding that the firm is bringing more than just capital to the table, as it brings global connectivity, ecosystem depth, and a long-term mindset. In late February, Yan revealed that his public wallet was hacked, resulting in the theft of over $4 million. The attack lasted 11 minutes, occurred just hours after his 29th birthday. He suspects a private key leak or an offline attack during the gathering where his phone was briefly unattended. Oh, that's bad luck. So, always never leave your phone unattended. So yeah, Mask is actually really simple. It's very straightforward to use. It's a browser extension. that just allows you to access Web3 services on your favorite Web2 platforms, whether it's Facebook, X, or whatever. They currently support X, Facebook, Instagram, Minds, Mirror, and they have quite a few different features. So you've got your encrypted posts. So this is sharing private messages. You can reward your followers with lucky drops. They've got Gitcoin, so you can browse open source projects with Gitcoin. Snapshot votes, NFT rendering, Web3 file. So this is securely share files on decentralized servers. They also have D-search as well, so you can explore detailed profiles of tokens. They use you can search ENS as well. So they've got a lot of legitimately good features. And when the head of DWF says that they have they show vision and they have shown execution in the space, they're not wrong. They've made really good strides. They've added really interesting features into the way that their system into the system that they offer. You can then, again, the fact that it works atop of all the Web 2 platforms, all the biggest Web 2 platforms, is a huge, huge plus. It's going to be very interesting to see which one they next add in. I'm interested to see if they start trying to push on something like YouTube or something like TikTok. Is that possible? That's an interesting one. What kind of Web3 functionality could you bring to a YouTube system? It's very interesting. And like I said, what they've done is very, very good. And really, I think the biggest thing that Mask need is a proper shout out, a proper partnership in place with an X or with X or directly or with Facebook or Instagram. If any of those three brands were to promote Mask is going to do something insane, isn't it? Mask is going to do something absolutely spectacular, because all of a sudden it'd be, effectively they would have a partnership with one of the biggest, one of three of the biggest web companies in the world. I just don't think necessarily they're going to get that. But if they do, this could fly. Now, I do look at this and think this is undervalued for what it actually is. I think they've got a really cool system in place. I think the value of encrypting messages on social platforms is immense, and I don't think really people have realized how valuable that could be in the future. And I think when they do, I think Mask can see surges in investment from that respect. But they only have 13,000 or 14,000 holders right now. Although that is on a Etherscan, so let's see if Binance Smart Chain has a few more. I imagine it would. It's a bit slow, isn't it? A bit sluggish. Yeah. 12,000 there. So yeah, 20, Okay, so not bad amount of holders, but I'd expect a bit more. I mean, it has recently broken out of its kind of trend, its downtrend, so possible bullish momentum coming. I think there is a good shot that this can get to $5 again. I think there is an outside squeak, very, very outside squeak. This can get to 10. But I think that's really going to depend on if there's more strategic investment or there's partnerships that are formed that really capture people's attention. If we see that, there is no reason that we couldn't see Mask potentially get to 10. I think realistically 5 is probably where it's going. 10 requires a few things to happen, I think, not least of which is a ton of strategic investment when it's around $5. But yeah, and if we see that, maybe 10. But I like it. I think this is actually, and it's nice to see a more unique crypto project. We don't have tons of unique crypto projects in the space. Most of it's copy and paste code of other projects. How many DEXs have you seen that are basically identical to Uniswap? We're in a copy and paste era. I mean, every meme coin is just a copy and paste of another meme coin. So yeah, I like this. We'll see if and yeah, I think $5 fair. I think 10 is possible. But what do you guys think? And is there a unique project out there that you like, that you're interested in? Let me know in the comments. I love reading and seeing unique projects. And guys, we are in a bull cycle, and if you've got cryptos you are not happy with or confident in, get onto copymycrypto.com, have a read through the site. On there you will see some of the profits my members have made. You will see their testimonials on the service they get at copymycrypto. You can see some of my past successes, whether it is a meme coin I got my members in on that did a 300x in a couple of weeks, whether it is Phantom that made millionaires. It did nearly 700x in the last bull cycle. On the site, I share all the coins I own with my members. These are the coins I think are going to have a very, very good year. If you want to find out which cryptos are going to be the winners this year, all you have to do is join up on the site. But read through everything, verify everything, and if you want to find out the winners, maybe I'll see you there, guys. And that is it from me. Take it easy. Bye-bye.